Alrighty, I guess we have to try again. Because Age of History decided to crash. Not that surprising, it does do that every now and then. But, yeah, I already deleted that stream now. We'll focus on those two things. Let's get a little bit of money, and let's try to get back to where we were now. Right, so relations are a bit different. They hate us for some reason. And the last stream died because Age of History crashed. Which is the one downside to this game, I think. It tends to crash. But that's okay, we're gonna go to war. We'll start a war a little bit quicker. We'll see how this goes. Might not go very well. As we are not exactly prepared for it, but we're doing it, so. I would imagine we can win it with minimal preparation, but wow, okay. So they do have a lot of men, at the very least, is what we see. Go get them. Yeah, we're trying. I'm surprised they didn't have anyone in the capital, though, was the big thing. I think that's why they were able to get around there. And that's because I was just expecting them to have more men in the capital, rather than the men be out to attack me. Alright, well, we took over this country. Though we can't fully take them over. Well, oh, I can't get that. Get that? How many stars do I have left? 1. Who are we? Who is this? Horizon. Well, with them, doesn't look like we do too much. But we will take that. And we did take their capital, so not a bad start. We're gonna need a little more men than that to incorporate them, but all of our vassals are gonna be incorporated into the empire. Even the Skav. I would like to save though, just so if it does crash I can load onto it again. Lithuania we don't want to go to war with. Though actually, despite their ranking, their economy is not more than us, and our technology is better than theirs. And we have a bunch of puppet states, so if we did go to war, I think we could actually beat them. Is what I'm saying. Alright, we'll do that. Just quickly skip through some of those turns. This isn't one of our puppets, and they're just kind of here. So I think they'll be on our next target. Actually, they wouldn't be able to see us if we go over there, so. Ah! I don't want to call my allies. Oh, I didn't even realize we had land over there. I mean, I'll call them all now. No, I won't actually. I want to keep relations lower. Just so I can take them over without actually attacking them. Novigrad, we're more powerful than. We have enough men where we can. Yeah, we do. Alright, so we incorporated them into the Empire. Getting closer. They might attack us soon, so we should be ready for that. Let's see, in order to form the Russian Empire, we will need to take on Lithuania. We also need to take them out, so. Gotta oof, hello. Hello to you. Alright, so we gotta finish them off, and them. We're also gonna have to fight the Great Horde. Hopefully that won't be too hard. Kazan. Yes, there are a bunch of nations, but the two most powerful ones are, I think, Novigrad and the Great Horde. Nova, hello. Do I want to move my men up? Probably. I think we're gonna go to war soon with Novigrad. I don't know why we can see the troops, but that's nice, I guess. Alright, there's not large amounts of men that we can pull from here. I will declare war. That is a fun thing too, is that we can go right through our vassals and take them out if we want to. But I don't think we need to really open up that front unless Lithuania does what they do now and blocks us. That's okay though, they're both weakening each other and we have to fight them both later anyways. Age of History, very cool. You playing as? Yeah, I remember Pierstow. I'm playing as Muscovy here. We're gonna form the first Russian Empire. Maybe we'll try for this one, but I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna do that. Or at least not today, if we do. Alright, yeah, they're pretty much done for. They might be able to muster up a few troops up here to maybe cause a setback, but they're not going to win now. And I think that'll mean, yeah, Lithuania actually likes us for now, which could be useful. While we're forming the rest of the empire, we won't have to deal with them. I do like this game. I like it too. It's a fun game to play every now and then. I think it makes a nice kind of not too hard of a game, but I mean, if you play without some of the there are a lot of bugs in this game, so you can take advantage of those, but if you play without those, it can be a hard game, but not overly hard either. let's take up here, because this is most of the valuable stuff anyways. And then I'll just take those, because they're big chunks. Or do I take that? I'll do. Alright, we're looking better. We're number 3 already. I don't know who's number 2 or 1, but maybe China. I'd imagine they're probably number 1. Say England 17th. Hungary 6th. The Ottomans are number 2. I don't think we have to fight the Ottomans, so might as well improve relations. Though I guess that wouldn't be the Russian way, because Russia and the Ottomans don't have a good history of working together for most of it. But, I mean, to get this challenge done, it's not really a challenge, but to get this formation done, no point in the senseless wars. We do have to go to war with Sweden, but only for a tiny bit. If we want to form the big Russian Empire, we have to take all of Finland. Where should we go now? Probably focus down here. I have a bunch of troops that can be moved down. Actually, Sweden doesn't like us. Maybe I should be moving my troops up, because they might have to be the next war. My message isn't going through? That's weird. Well, that one went through, though. That one went through, I don't know why another message wouldn't go through. Do we have any more troops just hanging out? Not really. I do like to keep a few guards just in the capital. And on certain places I make like designated military bases. I don't know if we have enough troops to fight them. Yeah, actually we shouldn't fight them. We need to stabilize our country. Pure stuff. So one thing also about this game, like as I was talking about bugs and stuff, one thing you can do is just have like everyone, you just trade with a nation and tell them to attack a nation, and 9 times out of 10 they'll do it. So basically gets you out of any war you don't want to fight. I don't think piecing out's always a problem, but there's a lot of times where countries will declare war on you and then just immediately back off, which is kind of funny. And is, I think, another bug. If not a bug, it doesn't make sense as a feature, but it's still fun to use sometimes if you don't want to fight a war. Alright, Sweden's sending a lot of men over boat for some reason, which means you should stay on land. I don't even want fight a protracted war with Sweden, but the only thing we really need is that one little province. Unless we go for the big Russian Empire. In which case we will need to take that. Alright. Yeah, we can't really recruit a ton of men up here, but that's, I think, because we don't have the money more than anything. 3,600, just going up there, great. What do you like the most? What? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, well, there's a lot of men right there. We know that. I'm going to keep pushing my men forward. Keep bringing up reinforcements. They are sending quite a lot through the ocean, and I would imagine that's because they can't recruit a ton outside of the ocean. Or, not outside the ocean, but outside, like, their mainland down there. Which means I'm going to start sending them through the ocean now. Well, most of those men are dead. We'll keep pushing forward. Maybe bring up a few more reinforcements. But they're just kind of on the run now, it looks like. Alright, hopefully they're done over there. One video. Do you think I should make videos? Honestly, it's up to you. You can make videos if you want. I do it just for fun, honestly. It's definitely not for any money involved in it. It'd be cool to collab. I don't know what we'd collab on. I don't exactly play a ton of games that are online. I guess we could do like European War 6, 1914. They have like a battle mode. That could be fun. Or it could be a different game, I guess. Or maybe we do a video on like Call of War or something, which I've been thinking about doing, so maybe we could do something like that. Yeah, play that. Which one? Oh, it looks like Norway decided to join in. And we should definitely be careful over here. It would not be fun if, while we're in this war, we got attacked by the Livonian Order there. Dang, okay, so Norway might be rushing in before us. Alright, well, we did take 100% of Sweden. Oh, I can't take all of that. Well, then we'll take the valuable stuff. $1914. Oh. Yeah, it's a fun one. I haven't made any videos on it just because the conquest is such a long kind of grind. But, you know, maybe now that I'm doing a little more streaming, I might get a lot more done during the stream than video. Who are they working with? Oh, Sweden. Sweden pieced out, and they're like, alright, now you fight them. Hi. Akram X-Pro. Hello. Alright, we got in there. I mean, I wasn't planning on taking Estonia, but if they'll give it to me, I'll take it. We can start early. You know what? We might be able to actually do this, the whole big empire thing. I don't want to fight them, but I think they would accept that. I guess that's kind of probably, I don't know if it's necessarily a glitch, but it is a little bit broken in the sense that it's just overpowered. And that is sending ultimatums to conquer nations without even fighting them. Though I think, honestly, that nation should probably accept it whether the system's broken or not. And I just mean maybe it should have like a cap on rankings or something. Like, you know, maybe the 5th most powerful nation shouldn't be able to be taken over just by ultimatum. Can you demand any puppets? I can. I could probably get a few puppets. Let's see. This might be a nation I could puppet. Ah, they declined. Fine. Never mind, they're just trying to embarrass me on screen, guys. That's alright, I'll make sure they accept this time. Wow, okay, they actually refused. Alright, well, they embarrassed me, but that's alright. Okay, nobody's accepting my vassal offer. How about you, Sammy? Accepted. Alright, finally, someone accepted. I don't think I've ever had it that been declined where I thought I would get it easily. Why is Lithuania very big? It's historical Lithuania. It's the year 1469. It is historical. Yeah, and you can play in different scenarios, so I could play in the modern age. But I guess I could do that too, form the Russian Empire. And that's not too difficult. I want to annex you. Let's advance these turns, get a little bit of money. Eventually we'll assimilate these territories. Okay, so it's the Lithuanian Polish Empire. Yeah. are now number 1, I guess, in the Formula Empire, which shouldn't be too surprising. It's better than what we... Do we need... Okay, I thought we needed that island for a second. No, but we do need to take this whole area. Oh, we can send an ultimatum. Alright. Alright, well they're joining us now. We could probably do the same with Novograd, but I kind of just take them over. From a great power of the north to four little territories. Well, the treasure is empty, and all the assimilation we've been doing. And we have more assimilation ahead of us, so that's not going to change anytime soon. Where are all our soldiers, by the way? I thought we had a lot, but... Oh, okay, they're all down here. And they took out, what was that? Ryazan. Before we could. Pretty money yet. Yeah, my money is up here, and it is gone constantly because of assimilation. But I think now assimilation's done, so we can start recruiting. We'll get a lot of men up here. Though I don't think they actually have that many, so... We're going a little overkill, probably. Okay, well we didn't take out every single territory on turn 1, so... Not overkill enough. Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's because I've been doing a lot of assimilating, so it's taking a lot of money. I don't know why Sweden will want another war after what happened to them after the last one. Go, took another nation without firing a shot. And actually, I don't know if we're using the gunpowder fully yet, but we're at least using cannons probably. Alright, Riga declined, which means we have to immediately declare war. Save base here. Okay, our immediate declaration of war is not going great. We're gonna have to bring down the vets, I guess. Go, veterans. Alright, we're gonna get beat up for a little bit. But as soon as our troops arrive, we'll be okay. Hey, we snuck into their capital. So actually, if I ended the war, I could probably end the war. Oh. Alright, who else is at war with us? Oh, Courland. And... Nogau. Is Nogau part of the Empire? No, we don't need them at all. So I am gonna just do that. And see if they accept. They did not. Well, I wasn't planning on fighting you, but I can. We definitely can fight them. It's just that I don't want to. But I guess that's war. Sometimes you don't want to fight. Well, shouldn't have taken on that. Riga and Portland. Looks like Mount and played Warlord or Bannerlord too. Okay. So it's actually a game called Steel and Flesh 2. I do hear that it was inspired by that, I think though. So, but it's a mobile game, so. We're looking 41% now. Well, where's the insult? And now let's annex them. Good. Alright, 43%. What name, and can you get it on Google Play? It's in the video title, and yes you can. It is called Steel and Flesh 2. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's No Gay. I think they're being very gay. Well, let's see if Kazan beats them. I don't think Kazan is gonna beat him. But, you know, if we send them a little bit of money and kind of pass our war off to them, maybe it'll be alright. Maybe we should just... Oh, okay, don't do that. Don't transport me across the map like that. Maybe we just let him beat Kazan. Do Age of History 2? Well, welcome to the stream, West Side Ghoul. And hello to you. Alright, Kazan looks like they're winning the war. Which I think means we'll be able to peace out. It's funny because we're funding them, but we're gonna have to fight them in a second. So, formed Austria-Hungary in this last week. Nice. How long is this? 34 minutes. Alright, Kazan. I know you just got out of war, and we actually helped you win that war. But, you should have known better than to trust us after we've attacked literally every single nation that borders us. And we've taken over our puppets. Oh, I guess we haven't attacked these nations yet. But, there's no nations there, so I don't even know what you're talking about. I would imagine they are incredibly weak, considering we had to support them. For them to win that war. Their cities were taken over multiple times, and they shouldn't have a ton left to... I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I didn't want to cancel it, I guess. Easier just advance the turn than cancel. Very big Austria-Hungary, with all Balkans, Italy, and Eastern Europe. Nice, nice. Fun to do. I do like forming the nations as just like little missions. Sometimes I'll play as nations and do the whole, you know, world domination thing. But for little missions, every now and then, I like forming them. And I use that as the video stop points a lot of times. Do we keep our momentum on and roll into the Great Horde? Probably not the best idea. We should probably at least get control of these territories, and then we'll do it. Now we'll do that. We have no money, so if this goes south, this will go south. If it doesn't go south and, you know, our invasion is smooth, it works out. But who knows? Well, so far so good, but that means we're yet to run into their army, most likely. Which means the hard part's still somewhere out here. Unless they have no one, but I can't imagine them having just no one. We missed that territory. Hopefully there's nothing hiding in there, but there almost always seems to be. Only 2 men. Not bad. Alright, so where are their armies at? Because so far the biggest army we've seen is 1,000 men. But that's about all for armies that we've seen. You'd have to imagine there's more. Alright, there's some. But I don't think they actually have a big army. Oh wait, never mind. We ran into something for once. Alright, let's make sure our reinforcements are following up, though. I don't think they'll make it past much. Oh, they did take that territory. Alright, they're encircled, so no matter what, they're dead. That little breakthrough is going to remain a little breakthrough. Wow, I'm surprised how easy this country was, because I would have thought they'd have an army somewhere, but their biggest army was... They had 2 armies of 1,000, so 2,000 men for this entire territory. I hate when AI... Wait, what did you say? Oh, okay, I missed a few. I tried to make a Japan empire, but that didn't go well. Who did it? Yeah, China slammed me. Just like in real life. I hate when AI splits into 10 territories and captures them. It's got to be one of the more annoying aspects in the game. I hope we could take all this territory, because I think we need all of it. Alright, we got all of it. Japanese Empire. That might be a fun playthrough. I think I've done it once. I formed the Japanese Empire. Well, not the Japanese Empire. I think I formed Japan, though. But I could do it in the modern day. Alright, how close are we to the Russian Empire? 75%. So we just need to take out Lithuania here. had a ton of men just sitting up here. So our armies are growing, I think, way larger than the AI can get them right now. So we should press that advantage while it lasts. Who knows how long that will last. I'd imagine Lithuania would be a challenge, but I also imagined that the Great Horde was going to be a little bit of a challenge, and they had no troops in sight, so... Alright, well, let's just look. Alright, they might declare war on us, so let's just vassalize them, so they don't even think about it. Hungary might declare war on us. Let's give a little bit of money to Bohemia here. May try making Italy or some Mediterranean thing with Rome. Rome's fun. I did Rome, I think, as the Papal States once, which I don't know how many attempts that took me, because it always seems like someone's declaring war on you. And I tried not to use any of the exploits or anything, so you'd be rolling along and then all of a sudden, up, you get crushed. Anyways, here we go into Lithuania. I imagine there's troops here, so... Alright, let's send our men forward. Actually, Pizza Empire. I'm gonna rename Italy the Pizza Empire once I take over. Once I do like a conquest of them. Alright, Sweden, I don't know what you're thinking. Actually, maybe I do. Maybe they're thinking we're distracted, we're at war. So we don't have anything for Sweden, but unluckily for them, is we already have troops in the area, first off, and second off, we just have a ton of money. Who's the little green blob? They're just living here. I don't know. Odoyev. You know who they are? I think they don't exist anymore. We'll see if I'm right for sure, but I'm pretty sure they don't exist anymore. Though the AI has tried to prove me wrong a few times today, so there's a chance they're still around, but I don't think so. Pomerania declared war. Isn't Pomerania in, like, Germany? Yeah, they're up here, okay. I don't know what they're thinking. Right now we have all of the Lithuanian Empire we need. Polish Lithuania. Probably die though. I'm probably just gonna kill him completely. Don't even give him a shot to recover or do anything. Should probably just wipe him out. Alright, we're not making a ton of income is the problem. I know I said we have a good income, but we actually don't, apparently. I don't know if I accidentally sent them a peace treaty or not. I might have. But I am okay with peace treaty, even if it does lose a few territories. I suppose I could get rid of this big army, or I could just send this big army north. I don't think Lithuania is going to do anything about it. They haven't shown too much resistance. Nope, never mind, I spoke too soon. The second I say that, there's thousands of men up here. Alright. Just what I was looking for. Talk about Thanos now. Yeah, see, there's nothing here. There's something here, but can you do a video or stream forming the British Empire? That'd be fun, and I should do it, I don't know if they actually have a formable nation, but I can conquer what I remember they have. Oh no! Yeah, I would like to do that, actually. Right, Pomerania, I don't know why we're at war. They probably just thought it was a good time to take advantage of, you know, trying to weaken power here. One of the great powers, like, alright, we don't want you to be so powerful. There should be a map of it. Well, I know, I was saying I don't know if there's a formable nation of it. Alright, we are starting to struggle with all these wars. Sweden will offer you a peace treaty. We've conquered a tiny bit of you, you've conquered a tiny bit of us. When I say we conquered a tiny bit, I really do mean a tiny bit. Oh, I guess we conquered that too. But, you know, maybe we should stop the war to some extent. Yeah, after all, we're buddies, right? It's not like I went to war and took all of your prized land or anything. I mean, you still have, like, Sweden, modern Sweden. Back in a minute, sorry. Tech screen game over. I'm glad Sweden came to their senses. They had like 3,000 men in the ocean, so that would have been fun if they started deploying those. Alright, well, let's just take all. Let's see what we can take. Oh yeah, we're number one. Though I'm sure that means a lot of nations are going to be gunning for us pretty soon. We have a lot of new unstable territory, so gotta fix that. Ottomans? Oh wait, the Byzantines made a comeback! Whoa, look at that. I wasn't paying attention. But the Byzantines have made a comeback. Where are the Ottoman Empire? Where's the Ottoman Empire at? I don't know where the Ottoman Empire is, but the Byzantines have made a comeback. Alright, you can go independent, I don't really care. Did they completely wipe out the Ottomans? I think they did. I just downloaded Steel and Flesh 2, nice. Must rise to glory. Indeed. We are rising to glory. We are number one, So, but I think the Byzantines took out the Ottoman Empire sometime during all those wars. Alright, Georgia. I mean, we don't need Georgia. What has Georgia done for us? Oh, I don't think we have any. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I don't think we have any men over there, but we do from the whole Lithuanian War. I do think we will need reinforcements, though. Just guessing. Alright, can I get a little more men than that? I can't recruit a ton, so that's unfortunate. Oh, shouldn't I recommend a game called Terranox? Like a store one I think you'd like. Alright, I'll try to remember that. I'll look at it. I do want to take... Oh, the Teutonics don't like us. I like the Teutonics here. Come on, guys. We like you. I mean, we don't want to have to go to war with you for nothing, but... What else do we need? We need Genoa. And we might as well take Crimea, right? Alright, well we can recruit men there in Donetsk. See, I was just talking about the Teutonics and saying I don't want to go to war with them. Alright, well where can I recruit my men? Because I can't recruit them up there. That's the problem with having an unstable nation is I don't know where I can recruit my troops. Kind of like World Conquer 4 effect. Very. Oh. Yeah, I might check it out. Don't tell the girlfriend, I'm checking it out. Ah, that was a stupid joke. That was just a dumb joke. Rolling in money. Playing as no Germany. So I did historically, but Soviets were so hard. Whoa, where did that come from? I don't know why they saved that for so late. Wait for your nation to look like it's about to get defeated, then pull out the huge army. I mean, they have a thick army. The Soviets or the Germans? I like how they just came out with that army the last second. You don't need to tell the girl if you had this much. Soviets? That makes sense, I guess. I mean, I'd imagine they have a lot of men. You don't need to tell a girl if you had this. 6,000, bro? That many men? Yeah, they have a lot. I'm not sure what your comment means, though. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what it means. If you had this much what? Men? I mean, we have a lot of men. Bring the Crusaders. I know. Come on, guys, we're not pagans. Alright. Yeah, and I think they were Catholic, right? The Teutonics? I believe they were Catholic. So maybe they'd still launch a crusade from us. Though, I think they'd be less likely to. Dang, okay. Well, I think we're gonna take them over, but they made this difficult. I don't know where they came up with those men, but I'm glad we can recruit down here. Teutonics are distracting us too, because now we're not able to attack down south. Well, we probably could. Our strength, I think, we're strong enough to take on multiple fronts. There we go. But I forgot about down here because of them. A little distracting. I don't even want to take them over, but I'll do that. We're gonna make Danzig, and we're gonna make them pay us money. We'll take that. Are you kidding me? Now another nation wants to go to war? Moldavia? I'd prefer if you didn't. I don't know why you'd want to, anyways. But I can send my men down if they refuse the peace treaty, which they didn't. Smart. Right. I don't think any of these territories are really developed, so I don't know why I did that. Alright, I'm making a few mistakes here, but that's alright. I think we're strong enough to hopefully overcome those mistakes. We should be strong enough to overcome our mistakes. Well, they're done up here, at least. So now we have to send these guys down south. Hopi, someone. It's one of the falls and other rises in its path. Sometimes one empire just breaks. That's it. True, but usually it is the rise of another empire. Like here. Byzantines rose up again. They decided not to fall like that. But usually there is someone to fill the power vacuum. Alright, we need this land for sure. I don't think we actually need this land, but I'm going to take it anyways. Make making 11,000 per turn. So actually, what I like to do is, I like to play with bigger numbers, because that's fun. So I'll do max population, max Holy Roman Empire, for example. We're at war with Cologne? Well, I don't know what they're gonna do. We don't even, they're landlocked. Why are they at war with us? Alright, I know I said I don't want to use any, types of glitches or like exploits or anything, but I will do this right now. Because, let's be honest, they should not be at war with us. And actually, they're doing better than they should be doing. Wow, okay, Cologne is just taking them all out. There we go. Now they accept peace, now that they're even more weakened. It's always a small nation. I think Hetri, I think Vortigor, true. But not if you look at them, don't look at their cities. Look at, like, the overall HRD. Then it's not as bad then. Anyways, it's always the small nations that have no business attacking you. We're the ones who never give up, it seems like. I thought we killed him. I thought we killed him, okay. Alright, well these are the final steps, I think, in winning this. And actually, I don't even know if we have to take this, do we? Let's just check. No, we don't actually have to take that, but I will anyways. We're gonna go to war, and this should be the last of the Empire. Okay, well they have some soldiers there. Not enough. Ow. They're attacking. Alright, these areas aren't assimilated yet, so we can't recruit. But, lucky for us, is we have reinforcements in the region, because we just fought a war over here. How convenient. True. Okay, you're getting big, strong. There's never enough land. Yes, once we conquer all of the territories in this game, our next expedition is, well, first of all, we gotta get Antarctica. But after that, we just gotta start taking over stars. The stars need the Russian culture, because that's what we are. We're trying to form Russia, so the stars need the Russian culture there. Da. Oh my, look at your money. Yes, we got a lot of money right now. Remember, the next place, we're just taking over the stars, so there's not enough land on Earth. Alright, we took that over. And we took over some bonus land. I guess Genoa is over here. Do we want to establish an Italian colony? Whoa, I thought we took them. What happened? Did I accidentally unclick them? Oh, I don't have enough men. Alright, well that's sad. But I do want to take this over, so I'm gonna keep sending men. Alright, 10,000 men should be enough. I don't know who else we're at war with. Ulm. Yeah, I don't know why you declared war. Or Saxe-Lauenburg. However you say that. Alright, why are you declaring war on us? Alright, we're establishing Italian colonies. Best combo ever done by the best gamer. Yes, Italy colony. Oh, they had a little more troops in it, I was thinking. But now they're done. Alright, so we're gonna just take the mainland, and we're gonna make the rest of them a puppet. Where are they? Demand vassalization, and you'll pay us extra on top of that. How about that? No, we're gonna take over both of you, actually. You shouldn't have gotten involved. Wait, did I not send the other guys? Huh. I don't know where they went. Maybe they combined into one force. It was just less than I thought. Alright, we'll demand vassalization over here. And we're going to take the other area. $400, $500 now. We actually have too much money at this point, where it's starting to... We're starting to lose money on having money. Alright, we gotta start spending our money, I guess. Alright, what are we missing for the Russian? Oh, okay, we're missing this from the Great Board. Which I thought we already had, but apparently not. Alright, well, we'll take that. And then, what else do we got? Alright, we're gonna have to go to war with these nations here. We only need 2 territories from them, but apparently a stronger nation. I think by now, though, I mean, it looks like most of this area is assimilated, which means we can recruit the troops directly from this region. Oh, I guess we're taking Chechnya, huh? You're drowning in cash, I know. We have more money than we know what to do with. Which could also mean we could just start doing it. Well, never mind, I guess other nations have done it. But you know what, we'll do it anyways. Just start colonizing a ton of stuff. A lot of notifications for assimilation. Now we're in debt, guys. Look what you've done. Nah, just kidding, we have a ton of money. We're not staying in debt for long, that's for sure. I like how many men we recruit from there. I think we have enough men. Declare war on the smaller ones and big ones, obviously. We don't call any allies. I just realized why that'd be a bad idea. That's because we'll never be able to get out of the war. Unless we take all of them. Which, you know, we could do, but considering how big they are, I'm fine with not doing that. Not right now, not this time. Be right back. this time. So what do you do in Steel and Flesh? You're basically just a guy who can then take over an empire if you want. I think that's all we needed. And we'll weaken you further by... what do we want you to get rid of? Persia? Can you do that? Nope, 13. I don't want to do that. 13. Where is that? That. Yeah, that's over here. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. One. Why isn't he a billionaire? What? Okay, anyways. What I was gonna say about that is, what you do is your guy. For a while you're just running around the map, doing stuff to get money. And that could be a lot of things. You can go hunting for money, which is a good early way. I like to do blacksmithing occasionally in the game. So you sell your weapons and stuff that you build. Anyways, there's a lot of ways to make money, but what you do is you make money, and then eventually you have enough money for a billionaire. Alright, here it is. Alright, for now, that's all we're gonna do. We did form the Russian Empire. There's Ivan, doing whatever Ivan does. He's actually pretty good. Anyways, now we're strong, guys. Now we're strong. So that'll be it for this. But anyways, you run around as a guy. You get money. Once you get money, you then go to different cities, villages, things like that. Recruit soldiers. So there's sometimes recruits who join you. Really weak, but honestly, if you just get enough numbers, eventually you'll win. And then you'll start fighting. I think how the game wants you to do it is you start fighting the bandits first. Me, I like to not fight the bandits just so I can keep them friendly to me. Because you can't peace out with them once you do. But you beat up the bandits, get their equipment, start selling their equipment, so now you're dealing with more and more money. Your guy's leveling up while you're fighting. And yeah, you work your way up, so you take villages. Once you take villages, you take cities. But to get that, you need a lot of money and a lot of men. And to find a weak faction and opportunity, really. So that's what you do in Steel and Flesh 2. It's kind of fun. There are a decent amount of ads, I will say that. If you turn off your Wi-Fi, though, guess what? There's no ads. Or, alternatively, you could just purchase the option to not have ads. But anyways, let's save. Magnificent site the Russians will look up to. Definitely try to get into it. Yeah, I'd recommend it as a game to try out, you know. I don't know. Might not be for everyone, but you can either choose to hop into battles yourself, or as you see me do a lot of times. Well, I do both, but you can also auto-battle and just have your men fight and take stuff for you. But yeah, it's a game worth trying at the very least. So that'll be it for this. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope you enjoyed it, and